Hey guys, just wanted to go ahead and to check in on you to see how your weekend was going. It is Sunday, March 29th, about 3 o'clock. I'm just kind of sitting in my living room trying to prepare for the next work week, getting some things done here that I have to, and I'm sure you're doing the same. I know that kids, if you have any, they are starting up like that virtual learning this upcoming week, and you're trying to get schedules and things situated at home. Hopefully that you are able to go grocery shopping, get what you need to prepare for the week, and I'm hoping that everyone's anxiety level is kind of starting to come down with some of this. I know it's a weird time for all of us. It's just weird, period. Like, there's no other way to describe it. But just really wanted to check in on you to see how everyone is doing, to really let you know, like, we really care about you. I know it's really important to Carmine that he really values you as employees, and he talks about you after work as well. And truly, like, we say together that we have such a phenomenal team, and it's not something just to say, because we're not going to say it if we don't mean it. So truly, thank you for everything that you're doing, for everything that you've always done, coming into work each and every day. It honestly, you guys are phenomenal. I mean, there's no other words to describe it. And just to let you know, we do truly care about you and your families, and we appreciate everything you do on a daily. There are a couple things I have in front of me that I did just want to discuss before we go ahead and we start yet another work week. So I guess let me get to it. The first thing I wanted to talk about is, again, that beautiful thing of social distancing. Again, a lot easier said than done. It's not a natural thing to stand 5-6 feet apart from each other, but I think it's something that we kind of have to get ingrained in our brains now moving forward. We hope that you're doing this both inside of work and outside of the workplace. So between family, friends, co-workers, as well as customers. We're trusting you that when you leave work, that you're doing the safest, best practices you possibly can to protect you and your family. Obviously not gathering in large groups, having a bunch of people over your house, just really going ahead and trying to say, hey, for the time being, I'm not really going to see too many people. FaceTime them, call them, do whatever you can that you need to do. But again, the social distancing is so important, especially if you have kids and they have friends, like coming over houses, allowing them to go out, even gathering outside. You're seeing a lot of that. But again, nothing's really going to work if, prevent this coronavirus if we are just gathering and we're kind of acting like, oh, it's okay. It's not okay. Again, I know that we are going from home to work from home, and trying to only really go out if and when we truly need to. Not just, oh, I'm bored, I'm going to go to Target, because you're not going to catch me in Target like I used to. I used to go there just when I was bored to walk around, and now I'm kind of like, no thanks. So Target is going to have to wait for this one. So again, just practicing that social distancing, it's really, really important. And I know you probably are doing it, but just gotta say it. Another thing is, just please make sure you're going ahead and you are disinfecting your tools after each and every call, wiping them down thoroughly, throwing those wipes away. Throw everything away that's touching your stuff. Keep that trash bag in your vehicle. Throw and clear out your truck at the end of each and every day. Imagine that someone is coming into your home, bringing their tools and their equipment into your home, plopping them on your surfaces. You wouldn't really appreciate the fact if you're kind of like, oh, they're kind of dirty, I mean, so just, again, wipe them down. It will also make you feel better as well. It's a big thing. It's not just our customers, it's you too. So you feel protected. When we're going ahead, when we're greeting our customers, I think a good thing to do is maybe knock on the door, ding dong, ring the doorbell, take a couple of steps back, maybe 6 to 10 feet, and just say, hey, how are you? I'm Kat. I'm from Carmine's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. and I'm here today to go ahead and to perform the preventative maintenance on your heat pump for your spring tune-up, whatever it is that you're doing, maintenance, service, plumbing, install. Introduce yourself. Hey, is my truck parked okay? Is everything okay? Do I need to move it? How are you doing today? Introduce yourself. Let them know what you're there for. Ask about, is your truck parked okay? And then go ahead and inform them. Tell them that you are taking all the types of precautionary measures that we possibly can in order to keep you and your family safe, as well as our own. I know in the office, me, Marielle, and Eliza, we are going ahead and constantly going ahead and stressing that to our customers, that we're like, hey, listen, our men are equipped with booties, they're wearing masks, they have gloves on their hands, they're going ahead and wiping down their equipment upon entering their home, they're also keeping their trucks clean. We are totally stressing that, but I think it's even more important if you say it right before you walk in the door. They are going to know that the people in the office are on the same page as the people out in the field. The people on the field are on the same page here. There's an equal wavelength. No one's off. The office isn't saying one thing and you guys are doing something different. You aren't saying another thing that the office didn't say. So again, we just have to make sure that we're in this together and that we're on the same page at all times, especially during this. Upon entering their home, please let them know again, hey, before I come in your home, I'm going to put on my booties. I'm going to put on my mask, my gloves. Ask them, are there any other precautionary measures that you would like me to deal with before entering your home? Again, it's cautious, but it's also showing respect. It's also showing that you're caring for them, as well as yourself. I mean, why wouldn't you ask that? I think it's just an extra bonus that may make people say, oh, wow, that was really nice that they asked of that. They really have their stuff together here. It is critical. Again, before entering the home, just say, okay, just please give me a minute right now. I'm just going to put on my booties, my gloves, my mask. Do that before entering the home. Show the customer all of the steps you're taking. Don't just say, oh, yeah, I have gloves, booties, and masks I'm going to put on. Do it right when you enter that home. I know a lot of times people, especially now more than ever, they're not going to want you in the home if you're not doing what you say. So say what you do what you say. That's huge. It shows that you care and that you're very serious about this and that you work for a company that cares about your employees care about your customers will always care about you. It's really like a full circle here, and that's what we really want to keep going, keeping our customer base, keeping them safe, showing them respect, showing them we care. It's huge. It goes a very, very long way. So going ahead and putting on your PPE, your personal protective equipment. When you're pulling up to a call, you are all going to be equipped with that hand sanitizer. Please make sure you use it. Don't go and get it all over your hand, but a little bit goes a long way. So going ahead, pulling up to a call, putting hand sanitizer on, before you kind of begin, makes you feel good. It's just like an extra little step of cleanliness. Something else to think about is if you're used to wearing a bracelet or a watch, maybe even avoid wearing bracelets and watches to work. Something that you don't think about, especially if it's so normal for you to wear, it's just one less opportunity for you to take home contaminants from a home. So if you don't have them, great. If you are prone to wearing them, maybe think again, possibly just because it's one less thing you're going to have to disinfect when you get home. Just little things like that we don't think about. So just think about that. Your mask, please, you're not throwing these masks away. They're not disposable. Please make sure you're washing them, you're taking care of them. Watch how you're handling them. Try not to get your fingers on the inside again. Those masks, oh, there we go. They're covering your nose, they're covering your mouth. They're up against your face. And to be honest with you, try to go ahead, only grab them. We have the ones that kind of go up through the ears here. Grab them only through the elastics because, again, You don't want to touch something that's going to be sitting on your face all day. And also keep them in the cab of your trucks instead of maybe like in the back of your trucks, just to ensure like cleanliness. That's important as well. Keep them in a safe spot. Maybe there's a baggie you can put it in. Maybe it's just somewhere safe where it's going to be clean and it's easy to access. Your gloves, when you're going ahead and you're putting on your gloves, make sure that they're snug. Make sure that they're going up where your wrists are. They should be snug. Go ahead and also look. Hey, do I have any holes or tears in them? If you do, boom, boom, take them off. Throw on a new pair. Throw those old pair out. After you're leaving a customer's home, it's not just about disinfecting your tools. It's not just about the greeting. It's not just about putting on that protective, your personal protective equipment, your PPE, but now it's time to take it off. So after you're leaving your customer's home, it's one of those things that you have to say, okay, what is the order that I'm going to take off my equipment that best makes sense? So something that you should do first, remove your booties. Remove your booties while you have your gloves on, while you have your mask on, your safety glasses if you have them. Remove your booties, throw them away. The next step is going ahead and removing your gloves. Removing one glove at a time so you're actually not touching your skin. You're not contaminating your skin. You want to do it in a very safe way. So here's glove one. Taking glove one from the outside where your wrist is maybe, pinching the outside and then dragging it up so it's inside out. For glove two removal, this hand's already clean. Taking it, inserting it in the glove, turning it inside out, throwing it out. So then it's like you're not contaminating anything if you're taking them off the proper way. You're not touching your skin and all that good stuff. Throw everything away. Before maybe even taking off your mask, maybe a little bit of hand sanitizer, clean it up, remove it, put it in a safe spot. Again, make sure everything's clean. You want to really keep your materials clean, keep your mask clean, keeping everything where it's easy access. It's really, really important. Something else, just to take an extra preventative measure, and I'm sure many homeowners won't mind, is just asking them if they have like a hose spigot outside. Hey, do you mind if I just use your spigot so I can wash my hands before getting in the truck, before going to my next service call? That's huge. I mean, we can get you the soap, the dial soap. We can do what we have to do on our end. It's just an extra step, but it shows like, oh, wow, they're doing it before they go to their next call. So they must have done that before they've come to us. So just extra little steps. Make sure it's at least 20 seconds, singing happy birthday at least 2 times. So I just wanted to review the past 10 minutes or so, like what we discussed. Social distancing, please practice it. Even tell others like, hey, it's not a disrespectful thing. It's not. It's actually very respectful, and it's very responsible to do so. Keeping your distance at home, with friends, with coworkers, with customers. And again, it's something that we have to learn. It's a bad habit that we've actually developed to be kind of on top of each other and to not care as much. It's just not something we think about. But now we kind of really have to get that ingrained in our minds. Social distancing, disinfecting those tools, greeting the customers, giving them space, telling them what you're there for. Is my truck parked okay? Telling them the precautions you're taking as a company and showing them the precautions before entering the home, putting on your PPE, as well as taking off your PPE appropriately. So again, I just really wanted to go over these things before we started another work week. I just think it's important that we do this, and it's not just like, oh, here's another video, it's not meant to be like that. It's just because it's important. And at Carmine's, I know we do try to develop a very strong and a very mellow and calming type of atmosphere at times with you guys. And I think for the most part, we are pretty relaxed, and we trust each other, and we're there for each other. But I think that's what makes our company strong, is what it is, as reputable what it is. We have a really great culture. We have a great group of guys, great people in the office, And, you know, I just wanted to stress that. I know that Carmine, he talks about you guys all the time, and he rants and raves about this crew. And we don't just say things just to say them, because it wouldn't make sense. Why lie about it? You know what I mean? So again, on behalf of my dad, Carmine, my mom, Susan, and myself, we really go ahead and we thank you for showing up to work every day. Even when you don't want to. Of course, we all have those days, but showing up to work, putting your best foot forward. And from here on out, you know what? We got to just go day by day, second by second, minute by minute. You know, it's one of those things that we're going to take the baby steps to ensure the safety of us. Number one priority is us, because remember, we can't take care of anyone else if we don't take care of us. Us, our family, our friends, our coworkers, our customers. You know, so again, hope this video was helpful, and I will see you guys this week. I hope you have a great weekend, and, you know, we love you. We love you, and we care about you. All right? Bye, guys.